Hey there. If you're here, chances are you've been struggling with motivation, how to get it, how to keep it, and why it always seems to disappear when you need it most. But guess what? You're not alone. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how motivation works, why most people approach it the wrong way, and what you can do right now to stay consistently motivated. Let's dive in. 1. Why it feels so hard to start. It's frustrating to want something so badly, yet feel completely paralyzed when it comes to taking action. You see others on social media showcasing their successes, making it look effortless, while you haven't even made your first move. That self-doubt starts creeping in, making you believe you're already too late. But here's something most people don't realize. Motivation doesn't come before action. It comes after. The idea that you need to feel inspired first is completely backwards. The real cycle of motivation works like this. You take action, you experience a small reward, and that creates the motivation to take more action. It's a loop, and the only way to kickstart it is to move first, no matter how small the step. 2. The shift. Stop waiting and start acting. If you've been thinking about something for weeks or even months, that's a sign that you should act on it. Overthinking is what kills most ideas before they even begin. It's easy to get trapped in an endless loop of planning, analyzing, and preparing for a perfect start that never comes. It all comes down to dopamine, the brain's reward and motivation neurotransmitter. When you take action, your brain rewards you with dopamine, which makes you feel good and motivates you to keep going. Also, the truth is, success takes time, and no matter how much you plan, you're never going to feel 100% ready. That's why the smartest thing you can do is start before you feel prepared. The sooner you take action, the sooner you build momentum, and momentum is far more powerful than motivation alone. 3. The first step. Commit and take action. If you find yourself constantly talking about an idea but never acting on it, then your next step is obvious. You need to stop talking and start doing. The best way to begin is by committing to one small action today, something so simple that it's impossible to fail. Even something as small as writing down your idea, making a quick plan, or spending just 5 minutes working on it can break the cycle of inaction. The trick is to make it easy. When you lower the barrier to entry, your brain won't resist it as much. And once you start, you'll notice how much easier it becomes to keep going. 4. Real-life example, from idea to action. A great example of this is someone who had never spoken in front of a camera before, but ended up building a personal brand simply by taking action. He always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but for years, he kept telling himself he needed better equipment, a perfect script, or more confidence. One day, instead of waiting for the right time, he simply hit record on his phone and uploaded his first video. It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. That single decision, to take action instead of waiting for perfection, set everything in motion. Over time, his confidence grew, his content improved, and what once felt intimidating became second nature. This is how success starts, not by being perfect, but by being willing to start before you feel ready. Final takeaway: start before you're ready. If something has been on your mind for a long time, it's not just a passing thought, it's something worth pursuing. The mistake most people make is waiting for motivation, but motivation only appears once you start. Even the most successful people started as beginners, unsure of what they were doing. The key is to take action, no matter how small, because even tiny steps will lead you somewhere. Your journey doesn't begin when you feel ready. It begins the moment you decide to start. Also, if you're only working for money, praise, or external rewards, motivation won't last. Instead, build intrinsic motivation, the feeling of accomplishment, growth, and progress. Chasing passion and personal goals, that's where real, lasting motivation comes from. Now ask yourself, what's the one thing you've been putting off? It's time to stop waiting and take the first step today. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And if you're ready to finally take action, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's make things happen.